Season 19 of Heartland delivers a deeply emotional and poignant chapter in Amy Fleming's journey, diving into the intricacies of grief, love, and rediscovery. For years, Amy has epitomized resilience. She has carried the weight of her family's struggles with quiet strength, managed the ranch with unwavering dedication, and raised her daughter, Lindy, with love and patience. Yet behind that strength lies a heart that has never fully healed from the loss of Ty Borden, the man who was not just her husband, but her soulmate. As the new season unfolds, the emotional storm within Amy becomes impossible to ignore. She starts to come to terms with a truth she has long avoided. Despite her best efforts to move forward, her heart remains tethered to the past. Every quiet glance, every solitary moment, every breath she takes carries with it the echoes of a love that, though paused, was never truly extinguished. Her attempts to embrace a new beginning with Nathan, a man who embodied kindness, patience, and respect, highlight this internal conflict. On paper, Nathan was everything she could have hoped for in a partner. He was gentle with her wounds and understanding of her past. Their bond seemed genuine, and for a time, it looked as though Amy might be ready to open her heart once again. But as their relationship progressed, a quiet realization began to dawn. Amy had not truly made space in her heart for someone new. Not because Nathan wasn't worthy, but because her soul had never stopped loving Ty. This emotional disconnect between intention and reality became a quiet undercurrent in Amy's life, leading to a breakup that was as inevitable as it was heartbreaking. The end of her relationship with Nathan didn't just bring sadness, it brought a tide of guilt and self-doubt. Amy couldn't help but question herself. Had she misled him? Had she used their relationship as a bandage for wounds too deep to be covered? Had she betrayed her own emotions in an effort to appear healed? These questions torment her, not out of malice, but from a place of self-awareness. In the quiet moments following the breakup, Amy is forced to confront the fact that some healing cannot be rushed, and that grief, especially for a love as profound as hers with Ty, does not operate on a timeline. The symbol of this unresolved love is something simple yet profoundly powerful. Ty's engagement ring. Amy still wears it, not on her finger, but delicately placed on a chain around her neck, close to her heart. Time may have passed, and the world may have whispered for her to move on, but that small piece of jewelry is a testament to a connection that defies time. It's not a symbol of clinging to the past. It's a quiet declaration that some bonds never break, no matter the years, the circumstances, or the pain. While she navigates daily life, caring for Lindy, managing Heartland Ranch, supporting her family, this token of love reminds her, and us, that part of her heart still lives in the world she once shared with Ty. The story deepens as the emotional landscape around Amy becomes more layered. Her family, too, begins to acknowledge that perhaps her relationship with Nathan was born from a place not of readiness, but of desperation to feel whole again. Many fans and family members quietly observe that Amy may have mistaken companionship for healing, seeking comfort rather than connection. It's a truth that resonates with many who have faced similar grief, where we mistake the presence of someone new as evidence of recovery, when in fact, we may still be navigating our way through the shadows. Amy herself begins to recognize this pattern. With growing clarity, she understands that she entered the relationship not out of genuine romantic readiness, but to assure both herself and the world that she was okay. In reality, she wasn't. Her heart, still bruised and guarded, had not yet fully emerged from the mourning period. As this realization settles in, Amy becomes more introspective. The idea of future relationships no longer sparks hope, but caution. Her soul is weary from the emotional risks, and while she is not entirely closed off, she has grown more selective, more thoughtful, more self-protective. She carries within her a quiet fear that in trying to love again, she might once more lose pieces of herself she hasn't fully regained. But then, just as the season lulls viewers into a place of emotional acceptance, Heartland introduces a seismic twist: Ty Borden's return. After years of presumed death and absence, The man whose loss had shaped so much of Amy's emotional journey is suddenly back. His return is not just a plot twist, it's a miracle, a moment charged with disbelief, awe, and overwhelming emotion. The details of his disappearance remain cloaked in mystery, sparking fan theories that range from witness protection programs to staged deaths for safety. Perhaps he was trapped in circumstances that made his return impossible until now. Regardless,